Hi everyone, today we're going to be sketching a linear graph using the x and y intercept method. So we've got an equation here, y equals 3x minus 6. Okay, we need to find two coordinates, and the two coordinates that we're going to find are the x and y intercepts. We're going to plot those two coordinates, we're going to connect them with a straight line, label our line, and then we're done. So, first step over here, let's find the x-intercept. Find x-intercept. Okay, the x-intercept occurs when y equals 0. So, I'm going to say y equals 3x minus 6. I've just rewritten the equation onto the right-hand side, just so I can fill in some values. Now I'm going to let y equal 0. So let y equal 0. I'm going to then have 0 instead of y equals 3x minus 6. I'm trying to isolate the x or solve for x. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides. So 6 equals 3x, and now we're going to divide both sides by 3. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. 3x divided by 3 just leaves x. So my coordinate here is the point 2, because our x value comes first when we're writing coordinates, and we've just figured out that x equals 2 when y equals 0. Okay. Second step, we're going to find the y-intercept. Y-intercept. If you've done a few of these, you can see what the y-intercept is straight from the equation, but for the purpose of this video, I'll write it all out fully as well. So the y-intercept occurs when x equals 0. So again, I'm just going to rewrite my original equation, y equals 3x minus 6. Let's let x equal 0 this time. X equals 0. Therefore, y equals 3 times 0 minus 6. 3 times 0 is just 0. And we've still got the minus 6. So y equals negative 6. Therefore, we've just found our second coordinate. When x is 0, y is negative 6. Okay, now let's go back up to my Cartesian plane. And I've left this one blank, but we're just going to go in 5s. So each grid, each little square is going to be worth 1. Just so it's nice and easy, I'll just write the 5s in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here. Now basically I'll do this in a different color. We're just going to plot our two coordinates. So this first coordinate over here, we've got the point 2, 0. So my x value is 2 and my y value is 0. So that would be this point in here. And then if I go down and plot this coordinate down here, my x value is 0 and my y value is negative 6. So negative 6 is 1 lower than, or that should be negative 5 actually. This should be negative 5 and this should be negative 5. My mistake there. Okay, now I'm going to get my ruler out and I'm just going to draw a straight line between these two coordinates. So let's try and get this as close as possible, see if my pen is going to work. Okay, let's get rid of that ruler, and final step, we're going to label this line. So I've got y equals 3x minus 6. Okay, so just to recap, we've got an equation over here. We're finding the y-intercept first by letting we're finding the x-intercept first by letting y equal 0. We figured out a coordinate for that. We're finding the y-intercept by letting x equal 0. We've got a coordinate for that. You plot your two coordinates, you draw a straight line through, and label it, and you're done.